Hey everybody, it's Lexi Romano with Phx Finds. Phx Finds. Phx Finds. This episode is brought to you by Dr. Matthew Harmon of the Village Dental Center. It's the new year and time for your new smile. It's so easy to get started. Just go to @Dr. Matthew Harmon on Instagram and set up a free virtual consultation today. Hey guys, it's Lexi Romano with Phx Finds. I'm so excited to be here in Scottsdale today. I'm sitting here in this gorgeous space and I'm talking with Carrie. She is the owner of Shanti Sound. Carrie, thank you so much for having me today.
You're so welcome. I'm so glad to be a part of your show today. Thanks.
Yeah, this is exciting. The space is so beautiful. It's so calming. You definitely get the vibe the second that you walk in that like, this is relaxing. This is somewhere I want to come and spend some time. So we're in Abundant Space. Tell me a little bit about the space really quickly before we start. Abundant
Space is a event center, yoga, meditation, and shopping experience right here in Central Scottsdale. Awesome. So I rent this place for every Wednesday night at 6:30. And there's a multitude of other events that go on here all month long. So it's a really good vibe space for gathering together, for meditation, for drum circles, for shopping for crystals or essential oils or tarot cards. So it's a fantastic little place and it's really wonderful energy and we have a really great time here.
I love it. I felt it as soon as I walked in. It does have a great energy. And then tell me a little bit about you and Shanti Sound. What do you do and kind of what is sound healing for those who maybe don't know?
Well, Shanti Sound is the company that I created for sound healing. So in 2019, I went to school for several months to learn how to become a sound healing practitioner. So I'm certified and I have several months of training from a very accredited program that I had to graduate from in order to be certified to do this.
Wow.
And there's lots of programs out there, but the one that I chose is because specifically I wanted to know everything that I could about sound healing, all of the different facets of it. There's physics and all kinds of elemental medicine from cultures all around the world that were part of my training. So really, I wanted to embrace this. I was so passionate about the first experience that I had with sound healing, and it was such a transformative moment after 1 hour that I said to myself, I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, but this is going to be my new thing.
I love it. You were like, I have to do this. This is incredible. And share it with other people.
Yes.
So cool. So for someone who hasn't taken a class like me, I haven't ever taken a class, what is the experience like? Walk me through it from the beginning to the end.
Okay. This is the easiest way to enhance your self-care and wellness program. So we put yoga mats out on the floor with blankets and pillows, whatever else you want to bring for yourself to feel comfortable lying on the floor for an hour. It's an hour-long session. Additionally, I like to give people things like eye masks to put over their eyes just to cut down on any distractions if you hear new sounds that you're curious about. And so it cuts down on distraction. It keeps people from looking around and dropping into that deep meditative state. So, and that's what these instruments are designed to do, to drop you into the meditative state, which is where your subconscious opens. So anything can happen and it's never the same twice. You could feel tingling all over your body. You could see colors. You could go on a journey where you see visions or go back to memories that you haven't had for several years.
Oh, wow.
There could also be some emotional release that comes up because this does reach into the subconscious and start to rid your body and mind of trauma and repressed emotions.
Oh my
so
goodness, wow.
It's really effective for people who suffer from anxiety, from depression, from a chronic disorder, because your mental health and wellness and lowering that anxiety and getting your feelings under control is really the key to overall wellness. So
yeah.
That's what makes me so excited about sharing it with people.
Absolutely. I'm sure you're helping so many people. That is incredible. And so you're on the floor, you're comfortable, your eyes are closed, and it's just sounds around you.
It is sounds.
What kind of sounds?
Well, as you can see here, we have some gongs, we have some crystal and Tibetan singing bowls, and some chimes. I have a drum over here, which is an ocean drum, which makes a sound like ocean waves.
Oh, so cool.
But there's a different variety of sound healing instruments out there, like tuning forks or other things like that you might have heard before. But what I have here is really a collection of bowls and some chimes and the 2 gongs. So those sounds that they produce stimulate the chakras to balance the chakras.
Okay.
They also emit frequencies that your body, if you are lacking or low in a particular vibration in your mind or your body, if that low vibration comes into contact with the vibration where it most naturally wants to be, then through a law of physics called sympathetic resonance, that low vibration is going to start synchronizing back
that is incredible.
To its higher state where it wants to be.
Wow, that is so cool. Well, what you're doing for people sounds really amazing and truly transformative, like you said. So tell me a little bit about this exciting news that you have going on.
Okay.
That you're going to be doing soon.
So I'm going to be joining the Savannah Spa and Wellness Resort team up in Carefree, and it's a place that I really want to also let people know about because it's so special. And they have different forms of sound healing up there, and I'm going to be doing a new event up there on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays called Sound Alchemy.
I love it.
So it's a special event that they created with me in mind, which was a huge honor.
Yeah, congratulations.
And, yes, but I'll still be here at Abundant Space.
Perfect, awesome. Well, everybody look out for her there. And so for those people who want to come and take a class with you, tell me how they can find you. Give me your social media and how people find your classes.
Okay, I'm on MindBody. So you can find me on the MindBody app under Shanti Sound.
Great.
You can find me on Instagram at Carrie_Ballou_Shanti Sound, or on Facebook, Carrie Ballou. So those are the ways to find me right now while my website is still in production.
Perfect. Well, it sounds nice and easy. And I think we should maybe try a class, or what do you think?
I'd be honored.
All right, let's do it. Hey everybody, it's Lexi Romano with Phx Finds. I am here in Phoenix today and I am sitting with Mike, Nick, and Chris. They are the owners of Neighbor. Thank you guys so much for having me out today.
Of course, thanks for coming.
So tell me a little bit about Neighbor and what you guys do and kind of the whole concept behind it.
Yeah, so on an incredibly high level, we build outdoor furniture to help our customers build their living room outdoors.
Love it.
But the three of us met at a previous company and we gravitated towards each other for desires to kind of explore an entrepreneurial path. And about a year ago, we really started to kind of think about what that might be for us. And we landed on outdoor furniture for a handful of different reasons, but one was we had experience in the furniture space from where we had worked before, so shipping big bulky stuff to people's front door was very common for us. But we were really enthusiastic about trying to take a category in the furniture industry that we believe generally gets kind of like to be treated as an afterthought, where most large distributors don't put a lot of focus on the outdoor space, and there hasn't been a lot of innovation in it in the last 30 years. And so what you see today is now our kind of first manifestation of trying to take a stab at that.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I know one of your guys' like main goals is to make indoor quality furniture that's meant for outdoors. So how do you go about that? Like, what is the difference in a material, or like, tell me a little bit about that idea and that concept.
Sure. Yeah, so I think a lot of it comes down to just the choices that are available to people right now with outdoor furniture. I think looking at what's been out there, I think that was kind of one of the inspirations that helped us kind of get started in that direction, because you're kind of locked into certain options. Like you have either the big and bulky that doesn't seem to kind of fit with what looks like the stuff that's in your house. You also have stuff that's just going to fall apart.
Sure.
And so it's just, you can kind of expect what you're going to get. Whereas like for us, we really wanted to find a way to kind of create this seamless stylistic transition.
Yeah.
So stylistically, it looks like it could be inside, but we were choosing some of the materials that have proven themselves over the years, like this umbrella fabric that we use and the teak wood. And so these are familiar to the outdoor space, but we were just kind of forming them into a different sensibility for outdoors.
I love it, yeah, because everything does feel, I mean, it's so well made, it's such good quality, but it does have kind of like an indoor-outdoor vibe, like you could put it either place.
Yeah, we definitely kind of focused on the design first and then backed into what material selection was the correct and the appropriate to use for the outdoor space. And so when you think about outdoor textiles, I think most people are familiar with Sunbrella as a brand. And they're kind of the gold standard as it pertains to outdoor textiles for their stain resistant qualities, their mold and mildew resistant, and then especially here in Arizona, they're absolutely 100% fade proof. And so you can leave it outside and not have to worry about it looking dirty and tacky in 1 year's time. And then expanding beyond just the textile, kind of the most visual aspect of it is like the inner components of the cushion, right? And so we selected ultra porous reticulated foam. So there's some really good animations on our website. So when water pours through the foam, it is essentially just flows right through. It's not soaking it up. It's not going to stay wet for a long period of time.
I love that. So you're not going to go outside and sit down and be like, this is soaking wet, right?
Exactly. And then like when you look at the frame, we chose kind of what has been the staple in a number of different industries, including shipbuilding for years and years, going back 400 or 500 years, where people built boats out of teak. And so the teak wood is just the inherent properties of how the oil manifests itself from the innermost dense part of the wood to the exterior, just is really, really conducive to the outdoor environment. And it's totally mold and mildew resistant. It comes totally untreated, and it'll just naturally gray into a very wonderful patina. So it's very low maintenance, and it's just the best choice when you're looking at hardwood specifically for the outdoors.
I love it. I love it. And so tell me a little bit about the new stuff that you guys are launching for this summer.
Yeah, so actually just yesterday we launched 4 more new colorways. So you're sitting on our canvas color, we're sitting on our coal color, which is what we launched the company with and been selling for the last 6-7 months. But just yesterday we launched 4 more new colors, like I said. So a leaf color, which is a green, a rust, which I would say is close to like a terracotta that's quite popular right now. And then a gray stone, which was more of a true gray, and then like an ash, which is like a grayish, if you will. But the most exciting part about those 4 fabrics is they're all made with at least 50% recycled materials. So, you know, a core focus for us is making sure that as we're building products that are inherently built with things that come from our environment, how are we doing it in a thoughtful way, thinking about sustainability and trying to lessen our impact on the environment. And so we're really excited about those. That's another Sunbrella fabric, and they're incredibly strong, and they're going to last for a really, really long time.
That's awesome, you guys. That is so cool. Well, thank you for telling me a little bit about that. And for everybody watching, give us your social media, your website, so they can go and find you guys.
Yeah, so our website is hineighbor.com, like you're saying hi to one of your neighbors.
I love it.
Our Instagram is Neighbor Outdoor. And those are probably the 2 best places to find us right now. And obviously, if you live in the Phoenix area, feel feel free to schedule a showroom visit and come down and check us out.
Yes, definitely. The showroom is so awesome. Very, very cool. Well, thank you guys so much for having me today and telling me all about Neighbor and especially the exciting new stuff that you guys are up to.
Sure.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Bye. So I'm back here at one of my all-time favorite brunch spots in town. I am here at Daily Jam and I'm sitting here with Allison. Allison, thank you so much for having me in today.
Of course, my pleasure.
So we're going to talk about some really exciting things,
Yes.
which are the new seasonal items. So we have a bunch of beautiful dishes sitting in front of us. Tell me a little bit about what people can expect for this upcoming menu change.
Yeah, so I brought out a few of our classics and then we do have some of those newer items.
Amazing.
So everybody loves one of our jammer favorites, our chopped salad.
Delish.
It's absolutely gorgeous, has a lot of those fresh veggies in there, and also has our homemade avocado pesto basil dressing, which is absolutely just fabulous.
To
It's
die for.
my favorite.
I love it.
Bravocado toast, one of those breakfast, brunch, lunch staples. You just gotta love it. And then yeah, some of our new items. A lot of people don't know that we have vegan options here at Daily Jam.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So this one here is our garden patty melt. So that same patty melt that everybody knows and loves, the Thousand Island dressing, the melty cheese, but vegan, which is amazing.
That is amazing. I absolutely love that because I'm sure if you're vegan, you haven't had a patty melt since you've been vegan. So this is such a great option. I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing. We have actually a few other vegan options as well. We also offer tons of gluten-free options as well. So we're definitely the place to come if you're doing any sort of lifestyle dietary-wise.
Very cool. Yeah, I know that the waffles are gluten-free.
They are, yeah. A lot of people don't realize that. We were
so
voted
cool.
Best in Arizona by Food Network in the entire waffle category.
That is so
But they just
cool.
happen to be gluten-free, and the red velvet ones too.
I love that. That is amazing. So red velvet, regular, all gluten-free. That's absolutely incredible. And then I'm looking at this, like I can't take my eyes off of this gorgeous stack of pancakes.
So this is a sneak peek, especially for Phx Finds Show, of our brand new summer promotion. So for the pancakes, the waffles, and our French toast, you're gonna be able to choose from some really fun, flavorful, just insanely loaded toppings. This one here is obviously our s'mores. So you've got the graham crackers, the toasted marshmallows, and of course some chocolate.
That is so cool. So you guys do so much great stuff. I mean, breakfast, brunch, but also lunch, which is so, so delicious. Like we were just talking about these beautiful options over here. So if someone wanted to be more involved in Daily Jam, I know you guys have some awesome options. Tell me a little bit about that if someone wants to be more involved.
We do. So we actually just started having franchise opportunities, so you can have your very own Daily Jam.
That is so cool.
Yeah, we're looking at a bunch of different markets. We would love to be able to bring Daily Jam, those amazing flavors, these award-winning dishes, out to those different markets. So,
Absolutely. And how would someone go about getting involved?
yeah, they can actually reach out directly over Instagram to our franchise director. His name is Al Mendoza. His handle on Instagram, almendoza.zgrowth.
Love it. And then tell me your guys' website, social media, just so everybody out there can go follow you, because these are the most Instagrammable dishes. You guys absolutely have to go follow them.
They're gonna take over for sure. You're
Yes.
gonna see these all over Instagram
Yes.
very shortly. So definitely go visit us at Eat Daily Jam on Instagram and mydailyjam.com for the website.
Very cool. I love it. Well, Allison, I think we should try some of this.
Yeah, let's
All
dig in.
right, nice. I'm going for this guy right here.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Tyreek Cody. I am the T in T&J Productions.
My name is Jennifer. I am the J part of T&J Productions.
We offer various services such as videography, photography, and graphic design. So the reason we decided to call it T&J Productions, aside from my name being Tyreek, hers being Jennifer, is like, we're a team. You know, everything that we do it together, and we try and, you know, always remember that. You know, I don't make a decision without her. She doesn't make a decision without me. We really collaborate in every aspect of the business. So the packages that we offer are our bronze, silver, and gold packages, and that goes for each service, photography, videography, and graphic design.
I mostly do the photography. I also help with the production part and the editing.
I've just been a very creative person all my life. Like I was always making something. Like if I wasn't filming something, I was drawing. If I wasn't drawing, I was like working on music. So I was always creating something.
I love design and how everything looks. So when you take pictures, the visual aspect of it, editing it, making it even better and adding effects to it, I don't know, I just love all that. Our website is T&J Productions.com.
Our social media is TJ Production Co. on all platforms.
Our email is tjproductionco@gmail.com.
Seeing all the work that you put in and then looking at the final product and just how like cool and beautiful that certain things can be, and then seeing the look on people's faces when you like help bring their vision to life, it's fulfilling.
Hey guys, it's Lexi Romano with Phx Finds. I am so excited to be in Scottsdale today because you guessed it, I'm checking out the Brandt's showroom. Let's go inside and see everything they have to offer. Come on. Welcome to Brandt's Interiors, a staple in the Valley since 1947. Here at Brandt's, they specialize in fabrics, everything from wall coverings to trims and window coverings. They also offer Hunter Douglas designs for all your blinds and shade needs. With a workroom and a showroom here on the premises, you can pretty much find anything you could possibly need when it comes to home furnishings. Recently, Brandt's has added a home decor aspect to their brand, featuring an amazing curated collection for your home. These home decor selections are available in-store and online. It's so easy to work with them. Check them out online at brandtsinteriors.com or brandtshomedecor.com. Or you can come down to their conveniently located showroom right here on Cactus and Tatum. You guys, this place is so amazing. You absolutely have to come down to Brandt's. Check it out. They have everything you could possibly need for your home. You will not be sorry you did. Hey guys, it's Lexi Romano with Phx Finds. I am so excited to be chatting with my favorite dentist in the Valley, Dr. Matthew Harmon. Thank you so much for having us.
So glad
today.
You're back.
Oh my gosh, well I love chatting with you and I love getting to hear what you guys are doing because you're in the middle of a super special event today.
It's a big day today.
Tell me about your Smile Test Drive.
So it's a procedure where we just paint on some material that looks like a tooth shade. It hardens, so it's as hard as your teeth. I can polish it back, I can shape it, I can make it look really pretty, and then it'll just come off later that day. So you can wear it for a day, show your friends, take a bunch of selfies, do some April Fool's jokes, and
I love it.
Right off. Yeah.
That is incredible. So it literally is a test drive for what your new smile would look like.
It is.
So for those people who are considering veneers, like you were saying,
Yeah.
it's a big change, it's an
change.
investment, all of those things.
It's a commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that entail? Tell me a little bit about, for someone who's maybe thinking about veneers.
Yeah.
What's the process like? How do you decide to do that? Like pricing, kind of lay out some of those things for me.
Once we've done the test drive and you like it, well, first of all, you're gonna love it.
Absolutely, I believe it.
And then we sit you down and we actually spend a few hours preparing your teeth. We have to make some room for the porcelain.
Got it.
So we're gonna replace some of your natural tooth structure
Okay.
with porcelain.
Got it, yeah.
And we spend a day doing that for about 2 hours.
Okay.
We put you in some temporaries, and at that point, then I can really start to dial in what the veneers are gonna really look like. I personally design digitally, create and make each veneer by hand in my office. And I want them to look like they fit you. I want them to fit your face. I want them to fit your complexion. And there's so many different things, and there's so much science involved in understanding how they should look. And that's why we do a test drive.
Yeah.
That's why we dial in the look with the temporaries before we do the finals.
Right.
And then even when the finals are finished, after I take off the temporaries and I deliver the final veneers, I still can make some adjustments.
So talk a little bit about cost, because I know that is a big question for a lot of people.
It depends on how many you do. The more you do, the cheaper we can make it, the more cost effective we can make it.
I love it, yeah.
So if you do 4, my fees are $1,500 per tooth. If you do 6 or more, it comes down to $1,300 per tooth.
There you go.
And it's because I do the work myself in my office. I don't work with an outside laboratory. So that's how I can pass on some of that cost. Where we're talking $2,000 to the higher end, that's where they're using a lot of that cost is for the laboratories to make the veneers.
Gotcha. And the more that you do, the more uniform and cohesive your smile's gonna look anyway.
Right. Some people need 2, and that's all they need.
Sure.
Some people need 20. 10 up here, 10 down here to make them all look cohesive and to fit and match.
Absolutely.
And for me, most of the cases I do are a variation of somewhere in between those.
But no matter what, they are going to have specially designed, hand-designed veneers that are specific to them that are going to make them look the best they possibly can.
And when we say hand-designed, I use you to help me guide you what you want.
Yes.
If there's like, oh, I don't like the length of this, or this tooth is too pointy, or this, I guarantee you I've already thought of that.
Sure.
But I want to make sure you understand what you're really looking for.
Yeah.
And so we work together, and that's what I want to come across with, is telling people this is what I want for you to know what you want for you.
Yeah, no, I love that.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know, I think that's great. So tell people where, if they want to do a smile test drive, how do they sign up for one of those? How do they get to you to get that smile test drive going?
The best place, I have a website.
Okay.
thevillagedentalcenter.com.
Nice and easy, I love it.
But the best place to find me and most of the work that I do is on Instagram.
Great.
At Dr. Matthew Harmon. I'm the West Phoenix cosmetic dentist.
Best place is Instagram. Yes. Check out his Instagram at Dr. Matthew Harmon.
You got it.
I love it. Thank you, Dr. Harmon, for having us.
Absolutely.
Bye, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Phx Finds Show. Are you a local business owner in the Valley and you want to have your story told in a cool, fun, hip way? Then simply go to phxfinds.org to find out how you can be on the next episode of Phx Finds.